Hi guys, thanks for joining us again on the channel. So, there's a reason I haven't talked about this one until now. It's not because I didn't want to talk about it, but because I needed to get it right. And now the wait's over. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer found themselves torn, struggling to decide on a final rating for this portable monitor. On one hand, the device is impressively slim, just as advertised. However, our reviewer was so focused on the thickness that they overlooked its other dimensions, discovering it was too wide to fit in any of their existing laptop bags. This means having to carry it separately, a hassle that this client feels could have been eased by a simple built-in handle. Biggest frustrations, however, began with the accessories and the initial configuration. The included case is meant to double as a stand, but our reviewer found it to be a poor implementation of the idea. It was tricky to set up and incredibly wobbly, especially when trying to use the screen in a vertical portrait orientation, to the point where it felt like it could tip over at any moment. The stand's design also gives the monitor a huge footprint on a desk, which is far from ideal. The setup process itself was described as a significant pain. After plugging in the device, the automatic driver installation failed, leading to a lengthy and frustrating attempt to manually download them. This process caused the user's laptop to slow to a crawl, freeze up completely, and require a forced restart. Mysteriously, the monitor only started working properly after the reboot. Furthermore, advertised features like auto-rotation didn't work out of the box and required manual configuration in the operating system's display settings. Despite these considerable issues, the screen itself is the product's saving grace. The display quality is fantastic, sharp, clear, and with a better resolution than the reviewer's own laptop screen. Its size is large enough to be genuinely useful for productivity, a clear advantage over smaller, tablet-sized secondary displays. In the end, the excellent core function of the monitor is significantly let down by the frustrating setup and the poorly designed STA.
Now, let's hear directly from our first reviewer about their experience.
This reviewer has had hands-on experience with two distinct versions of this portable monitor, one connecting via standard USB and the other via USB-C. They note that the experiences differ enough that it's worth knowing the trade-offs. For instance, while the case for the newer model is a definite improvement in adjustability, both versions come with a cover that doubles as a flimsy and space-hungry stand. A reviewer found that using a separate stand was a much better solution for saving precious desk space, especially when working in tight areas. The display quality itself is a strong point for both models. The screen is clear and often a step up from a typical laptop display, though it doesn't quite compete with high-end premium screens. It's bright enough for most situations, and video playback is smooth with no noticeable lag. Setup was a simple plug-and-play affair for this client, as the necessary drivers were already on their machines. However, the controls vary significantly between the two. The older model has a simple brightness rocker, while the newer one features a more comprehensive but clunky menu system that takes some getting used to. Perhaps the most critical difference is compatibility. The standard USB version proved to be universally compatible with different laptops. The newer USB-C model, on the other hand, is very particular and will only work with specific USB-C ports that support video output. While the newer version has a better case and more display controls, its limited compatibility is a major consideration. Despite these quirks and a minor issue with color accuracy that can't be calibrated, this client finds the portable monitor to be an indispensable tool. It's a game changer for productivity on the road, providing that essential second screen for programming or creative work.
Cool. Let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer was searching for a specific solution to a common problem. As a software developer who often works remotely, our reviewer wanted to replicate their dual monitor setup while away from the office. This client needed something that was compatible with Linux, powered via USB, and offered a screen size and resolution similar to their laptop. The device also needed to be lightweight and portable enough to fit in a laptop bag. This portable display met all of those core requirements perfectly. However, there are a few things potential buyers should be aware of. While officially designed for Windows and Mac, it also works with Ubuntu by installing the necessary DisplayLink drivers. Some older Ubuntu versions might require a kernel update. Also, the auto-rotate feature doesn't function under Linux and only operates in landscape mode out of the box, though experimentation might yield portrait mode functionality. It's important to use this device with a USB 3 port. While USB 2 connectivity is possible, it may require a powered hub. Similarly, connecting through a USB 3 port on another monitor might not provide enough power. Using the dedicated USB 3 ports on the laptop or docking station provides the best results. The color is satisfactory, though not an exact match to the laptop screen. Brightness is adjustable and the screen is generally crisp and sharp, displaying the desired resolution without any noticeable lag. Mouse movements are smooth across the display. The included carrying case serves both as protection and a makeshift stand, though a separate tablet stand might be preferable. The build quality is good. The monitor is slender, light, and feels robust. It doesn't come across as cheaply made. The reviewer even plugged the monitor into their laptop while it was docked and powering 2 additional large displays, and everything worked flawlessly. With the laptop screen included, the reviewer was able to create an extended desktop across 4 monitors.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, hit like, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments. Catch you in the next one.